Hey guys, I'm Rumor Willis, and you're watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, your weekly recap of the biggest news on the Great White Way, or as we like to think of it, a massive gathering of Queen Leslie's royal subjects. Let's get started with the news. What's the buzz, Paul?
Fans of singing serial killers, pervy sock puppets, and entire musicals made out of the backstory of one song take note. 3 Broadway shows have announced closing dates. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, winner of the 2014 Tony Award for Best Musical, will end its super successful run on January 17, 2016, just as a national tour hits the road. The dark comedy Hand of God will wrap it up at the Booth Theatre on January 3rd before heading to London Town, and the short-lived musical Amazing Grace will sing its last notes October 25th. But it's not all bad news on Broadway. 18 new shows are opening before year's end.
Before Cirque du Soleil moves in next spring, the Mainstem's Lyric Theatre, which recently played host to On the Town, will welcome an aristocratic tenant for the holiday season. Michael Flatley is set to retire after making his Broadway debut in Lord of the Dance, Dangerous Games, which will showcase a troupe of Irish dance's most accomplished performers. The production is an updated staging of Flatley's original shows Lord of the Dance, Fleet of Flames and Celtic Tiger, so prepare to get in line.
Take out a pad and pen because I've got a big casting rundown. First up, 3-time Tony nominee Terrence Mann will take over the roles of Charles Frohman and Captain Hook in the Broadway.com Audience Choice Award-winning musical Finding Neverland starting September 29th. Also, Spencer Moses and Mamie Paris are enrolling in Andrew Lloyd Webber's School of Rock on Broadway. Meanwhile, Tony nominee Kristen Milioti and Michael Esper will rock out with Michael C. Hall in David Bowie's Lazarus musical, which will play off-Broadway's New York Theatre Workshop. And finally, Andrew Keenan Bolger, Carolee Carmello, and 11-year-old newcomer Sarah Charles Lewis will star in Tuck Everlasting on the Great White Way. Did you get all that?
Fans of master playwright August Wilson are in luck. Oscar winner Denzel Washington has signed a deal with HBO to executive produce the entire Century Cycle. That's 10 Wilson plays focused on the Black experience in 20th century America for the cable network. Washington will also direct Fences and reprise his Tony-winning role in it. But wait, there's more good news. Recent Emmy winner Viola Davis will also return to her Tony-winning role in Fences. The roster of films will be rolled out over 10 years with Fences first on deck. The next decade is looking up.
Will Funny Girl ever strut her way back to Broadway? After an aborted Lauren Ambrose revival and endless rumors about Lea Michele taking on the iconic role of Fanny Brice, which first shot Barbra Streisand into stardom, all eyes are now on a new staging at London's Meniere Chocolate Factory starting November 20th. Sheridan Smith, who won an Olivier playing Elle Woods in Legally Blonde, is bravely taking on the lead under the direction of Michael Mayer. And now comes news that Harvey Fierstein will be revising the show's original book by Isabel Leonard. Could this be the magic mix to bring the show back? Come on guys, we're counting on you.
The name on everybody's lips is Rumor. Dancing with the Stars winner Rumor Willis recently began performances in Chicago, and Broadway.com photographer Bruce Glucas was on hand to capture this hot shot of the actress alongside her dad, Bruce Willis, who will also soon make his Great White Way debut in Misery. With a sixth sense, he's extremely proud of her.
Dames at Sea features a rollicking score with plenty of tap dancing, singing, and laughs. The musical concerns a young newcomer whose Broadway break is foiled when the cast learns their theater is about to be demolished. What do? Perform the show on a ship, of course. At a recent press rehearsal, I asked the stars, including Broadway.com vlogger Leslie Margarita, which Broadway diva they'd like to send off to sea. Their answers are this week's Pop Poll.
No, I can't answer that. I love everyone.
Rose list. If I could go with her, Leslie Margarita.
Leslie Margarita, send her out to sea. I am! Oh my God!
Sutton Foster. I would send her to sea to share her with as much of the world as possible.
I don't know, maybe Bernadette Peters. And then I'd join her so that I could corner her and ask her a lot of questions about the show.
I'd say send me to sea. I want to go on a cruise, please.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Broadway.com show. We'll leave you with American in Paris Tony nominees Robert Fairchild and Leanne Cope giving the first Broadway musical performance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.